Hi guys, today we're going to be fighting a lot of zombies. So hang on to your butt. Here we go. Just want to check something first. So essentially we're going to do the mission's final exam, which requires us to go see Captain Marvel in the Diamond Police Station. So we're gonna do that right now. No, we won't. I guess I'm gonna have to find a few mods for my teleporter so I can go everywhere I want. I'll probably try to check it out a bit later. Maybe I should do that right now, come to think of it. Some base and legal. Yeah, probably. Well, let's look for the Gotham one. A little too expensive for me yet. But we can get this one. So why not? So let's go see our friend Captain Marvel.
Hello, I'm Captain Marvel. We must save Faust's victims and prevent Black Adam from making a terrible mistake. He believes Felix Faust can raise his wife, Isis, from the dead, but evil acts have evil results. We must stop this ritual.
Wonder Woman here. My greetings. The foul necromancer Felix Faust is targeting innocents to steal their souls.
Hi, I'm Booster Gold, and
Might as well
welcome
take
to
the Booster Gold
Exploration
mission
Adventures
at the
with
same
Booster
time.
Gold. Today's adventure will take you to Gotham's Robinson Park, an unconventional city park recently infested with demons.
Just making sure that I have the correct mission still selected, and now here we go. So today we're going to fight a lot of undead, zombies, mummies, that kind of stuff. As you may have noticed, we're pretty close to being level 30. So maybe not today, but tomorrow we'll probably be level 30.
We were transporting a large shipment of industrial diamonds.
This is
to one of our research facilities
an open
when
world
Mr.
mission.
Freeze's
It's a
goons
PvP mission
ambushed
essentially.
Our armored car convoy. The SCU managed to fend them off, but had
I'll show you where it is. Essentially, it's an open world mission that's player versus player. So we just need to come over here and see if it started. Yeah, it has started. As you can see, there's not There's no one. Oh, there is one guy. Oh, let's see, Will. Level 28. Should be a good fight. I won't click him. It's pointless. And as you saw, defeating one villain added 1 kill to a lot of missions. Early on, as you start, there's a lot of missions that grant that requires you to kill players. But at some point, you'll just have 1 or 2. It's not always going to be like that. Like you're going to be able to take wanted posters from Gotham and Metropolis through the whole game, but eventually they're going to count only for as one. So we'll come back for this exhibit. Never pass up a free exhibit, I say. Essentially, this mission, the goal is to gather about 30. It's to gather 30 bags of money. He got away. Sadly, not flying. There's nothing you can do when somebody decides to fly away. Oh well. Essentially, you can see what the diamond mission is. You have to gather. You have to attack the trucks. I'll do one more just to be sure. You have to attack the trucks that are here. Like it's these trucks are full of money. And once as you attack them, they'll explode and some bags of money will come out. So you grab one bag, and you have to bring it to another truck over here. So you bring the bag of money over here, and there you go. And you need to do that 25 times. I'm not sure if I'll do that right now. And the villains, essentially the villains have to bring their bags over here. Well, let's see if our friend is still there. Oh. Let's play a little trick on him. Oh yeah. So you guys were lucky and saw a fairly good use of the stealth ability. But I guess that's it for now. I won't gathering 25 bags takes quite a lot of time. I'll do that. I'll do that between videos. I won't torture you any more than I have to. Oh. Oh yeah, free exhibit. I could have probably remained in stealth and waited for the other guy to come back. I won't do that. I was surprised to see him. There's usually no one doing that mission anymore. But I guess once in a while you'll see someone who doesn't have all the feats yet, I suppose. And we're going to switch to DPS, I think, for these missions.
Can you get it back for
So we essentially, as you saw, we have various zombies to defeat, or various undead, I should say. They're not
Dissertation notes.
all necessarily
Copy.
zombies.
The baboon-headed god of the north seeks out the dead.
So we have
they
to
dwell in
defeat like the
Southland.
Archmage,
must be delivered to Kondak.
and as you fight him, some tormentors will appear, or skirmishes. Anyways, various soulless creatures will appear. And then you click them balls to make them disappear. So as you can see, the quest tracker, we have to do that a couple of times. I thought I heard something. Nah, must have been in my mind.
Rise and protect the soul well for Faust.
Oh, we have a friend nearby. He's up here somewhere. As you may have noticed, the open world, sadly, is pretty deserted on the PvP side. Essentially, they made various changes to the game, and now there's literally almost no one in the PvP open world, which is a sad thing. Hi there. I don't have the chat up, so I won't see if you start chatting.
Rise and protect the soul well for Faust. Look out! It felt like my soul was being ripped from my body. Soulglow's power must be delivered to Kondak.
As you saw, the guy got the is the one who did click on the magic ball, but it gave me the it added to my quest also, even though I'm not the one who actually clicked the thing.
The Soulglow's power must be delivered to Kondak. You will never defeat me. Rise and protect the soul well for Faust.
slipping away.
Let's see if we can be sneaky about this.
Power must be delivered to Kondak.
Oh yeah.
Like my soul was being ripped from my body.
You shall pay for this. Help!
So as you saw, stealth does have some use once in a while. Although it would have been as easy to just defeat all the enemies. But sometimes if you don't feel like fighting, you can use a stealth to make life a bit easier.
The wells, the soul globe's power must be delivered to Kondak.
Here we go.
My soul slipping away.
Faust is obsessed with gaining the flame of life. There's no way.
Faust is channeling the power of his stolen souls through a portal to Kondak in the middle of camp.
Essentially, we have to go to this this door over here, but you'll see what happens when we get there. I'm surprised that I resisted a bit. So essentially, we can't enter the university until we do something else.
The university warehouse is stocked with Kondaki relics that may help.
So now we have to go to the university warehouse. Oh, we got a new weapon. Let's equip that. Yeah, time to go. So we have to enter here, and the next part of the quest is in here. It won't allow us to enter the university just yet, but we'll be one step closer.
Can you hear me? I'm stuck up here. It's the zombie apocalypse down there. They've already taken out a couple of supers. No way I'm opening these doors until those things are gone.
So essentially, the guy who talked to us through this sort of intercom.
Help
We
me
can
out. Joker's
we
clowns
can take
held
the
me up
mission
2
here,
weeks ago, made me stash them
or
in
if
those
for some
crazy
reason
boxes.
you don't see the
Gas
mission
dump
here,
things.
once you get up there,
Gas place.
you can actually talk to the guard. Like, it took me a while to even know there was a console here that I could get the mission from. I usually would kill a truckload of undead, and only once I got up there would I take the quest from the guard. I'm not sure if it's always been there and I just didn't notice it, or if it was added later on. But they really don't want me to take that exclamation point. So let's kill a few. Here we go. No, not yet. Okay.
Dude, there are billions of those things down there. They ain't too much for you, are they?
Dissertation notes. Falcon-headed god of the West, K. the Sainawet, ensures the safety of the dead on their journey back from beyond.
Well, we got a new pair of boots. Let's see if they're better than what we have. Nah. pretty much the same. We'll keep the occult armor for another character.
Door stays closed until you clear out those things. There are a ton up here already.
Wrong zombie to mess with! Run for your lives!
There's usually a quest you can do when I'm here, but could be when I'm a villain. Sometimes the environment will block your attacks. So when you see that you're attacking an enemy and he doesn't take damage, probably because of a beam or a crate or a lamppost or whatever is between you and him. Usually that's the problem. So you just move a bit until the obstacle is out of your way, and that usually does the trick. Those giant mummies are pretty cool. As you can see, they knocked me back on my behind a lot. So that's why I have essentially this power here. It allows me to break out from being on my back.
Calculation completed.
I could when I fall on my back, I could just press the block and break out like this, but every time it usually ends up using a bit of my power. And there's some fights where you get stunned or held or thrown on your back so many times that you pretty much burn through your power bar just breaking out. So that's why I have powers like this. Like essentially when I do this while I'm on the ground or while I'm paralyzed or something, it will give me power back. I don't think it gives me back all the power I use, but it gives me back enough that I can break out and break out and break out, and it won't have too big of an effect on my power bar. As you can see, so there's some pretty fun bosses in some places. Well, let's call some backup. can't reach it. It happens. Sometimes there's items in hard to find places, or sometimes even within a wall.
God of the sky, Horus, has the authority to return a soul from beyond death.
But it's okay. We'll have more. We got some shoulders in that little treasure box, so let's see if they're not much better than what we already have. But we don't have the style. As you can see, it says not collected, so might as well collect it. 23. I'm not sure if it's better than what we have or not. Nah.
All right, it's dinner time.
So essentially, as you saw, we have 5 relics to gather. We already got one. Here's our second one. We have to destroy Joker's present also. I'm not sure what it does, but it's free XP, so why not? And as you saw, I don't need to wait to be held or on the ground to use this. It can be used also as a fairly offensive power. And the way it throws the enemy in the air, it pretty much crowd control them for a few seconds. In some of the container, there's cockroaches or scarabs, I guess, that are hidden. So here's the little fella who was talking to us. Like in the past, I would come up here, and then I would get the quest from here. Doesn't change much. Doesn't really matter if you get the quest downstairs or if you get it from here. Ultimately, the only difference it made is that I could do a bit of the quest already before I even saw him. Oh, there's one more here. And as you can see, a lot of those containers are either empty or they'll have enemies in them. So you just have to break them apart and to break them up and until you find what you need. Depending on how lucky you are, it can take a while or it can go fairly quick. It depends.
You will never defeat me.
As you saw, nothing in here, so we keep on going. You can grab these crystal-like thingy and you can throw them. Oh, as you saw, it exploded, but it did make a weird rebound first.
Faust's minions swarm inside. You must collect their ichor. Combine with the effects from those Kandaki artifacts. This should temporarily loosen your soul just long enough to do what must be done.
So I guess we're done here.
Separating you from your soul is the only way to take out the deathless obelisks Faust is using to protect his portal. And hey, look on the bright side. If you don't have one, Faust can't steal it, right?
We're done with the main quest, but we still have a few gifts to find. So just one more and we'll be set to go. And here we go. Doesn't give much. It gives a 1 mark of victory, but it's better than nothing. And eventually, the marks of victory are fairly hard to come by. So when you can get some, why not? So I think we're done for here.
You will.
So now we have to go find the demon Etrigan. It's a character that was created by Jack Kirby in the early 70s, I think. And it's an awesome character.
Dude,
the original
people.
demon comic
How
was
about hot dogs?
all kinds of awesome.
Hail, mortal, born of man! I am the demon Etrigan. You must destroy those cursed towers with your mighty undead powers. Now give me your soul to keep safe. It will return when Faust's laid waste.
So as you saw, Etrigan transformed us into demons or zombies. That's how we're going to be able to enter the university. As a zombie, the university will not push us away, so we're going to be able to enter the place. I seem to recall there's an exclamation point somewhere here. Oh, there it is. So we have a truckload of zombies in our way that will try to stop us. We have various steps to do before we can enter the university. Being turned into a zombie is only the first step. There's also these hot dog cart that we have to click for some reason. I think that's the side quest that I took from the little guy over there. And as a zombie, you have a different loadout than what you're used to. It's pretty intuitive, I guess, the way it works. Like the first one is this here, and you can see it's sort of like a smashing explosion on the ground. The X button is a health power. You'll see when I use it. And so is the square button on so is the fifth button. The fifth button is also some sort of healing ability. And the sixth button is to change you back into your normal self. Let's say for some reason you wanted to change back, for whatever reason, that's what the sixth button is for. Fighting as a zombie is pretty cool. The zombie is pretty powerful. Usually, in the olden days, there used to be a lot of people who would hang around here. Essentially, they would farm a player kill. Because while you're transformed into a zombie, you don't move very quick. You are more powerful, but you don't move very quick, and you don't fly, obviously. So people would come here to farm a player kill. So while you couldn't run away, depending on the level of the player attacking you, you can put up a good fight. But if an overgeared player, a really overgeared player like a combat rating 100 comes here, and you're still like level 28, obviously you're going to lose. And the demon uses brawling as an attack. So if you never used the brawling weapons, you're gonna be lost a bit. Ideally, you should try and learn as many weapons as you can, because you never know when you're going to need it. As you saw, I used the healing power. It's almost like a sort of drain life. You kind of drain the power, the life of the enemy behind you, in front of you, and that's another healing that you have. That's the third power. You give the enemy like some sort of back slap. Sometimes there's a lot of those characters, of those NPCs around. It can be annoying a bit, especially when you try to capture your objective and you keep on being hit by all those undeads. And sometimes they respawn pretty quick. So you have to come and click the pillar, or the obelisk, I should say. And once you did that, then you have to destroy it. Oh, we have a couple of friends here. So let's go for the obelisk over here. Oh. You can use it to block, to hide from enemies, like to be out of reach of their attack, of their range attack, so that you can click on the obelisk. So usually the best option is to put the obelisk between yourself and whatever opponents could be nearby. And we still have 2 more obelisks to destroy.
You shall pay for this.
One more. I usually try to stick to the edge as I do this quest, to the edge of the map. Otherwise, you end up like this. Like you'll have half a dozen, if not more, enemies trying to beat the crap out of you if you go too deep into the area, or too much in the center of the area. So let's go do something that will give us a little peace and quiet. Can see they're still following us, but usually there's an obelisk over here. Let's go on the other side.
You will never defeat me.
Oh, there it is. Sometimes it takes a while for it to spawn.
You shall pay for this.
Usually if you stick to a more remote area, or a remote spot on the map, you just have a couple of mages to defeat, and then you can focus on the obelisk. And here we go. Oh, an interrogation, an investigation. So let's go see. So I'm done with the hot dog stands, so I'll complete this. And the zombie benefit, we're done with that, so we'll complete it too. So it gave us a nice shiny no mask. There's another quest about saving the soul of the student. I guess we can do it. Essentially, you see these red cubes. There's NPCs trapped in there,
Thanks.
and you have to
I
go
don't
and
know
free
what
them.
the zombies were going to do.
Again, if you stick to the edge, to the side of the building like that, you won't have too
You
many
came just in
enemies trying to
time.
stop you.
They're stealing our
As
souls.
opposed, if you look, you'll see there's other red cubes all over the place. But sadly, if you go down there, you'll end up fighting a score of zombies or two. If you stick to the side of the building, you won't do as much fighting. Although the red cubes don't spawn as quickly, you will do a bit of fighting still. Like there's those little guys that will respawn from time to time.
Thanks. I don't know.
But as you
what
can
the
see,
zombies
you can pretty much easily do it just by sticking close to the building.
That was close. They were going to take our souls.
And once you do one side, you go back to the other side. Hopefully, the cubes on the other side will have respawned. It takes a bit longer, I guess, if you do it this way. But it's if you don't mind fighting hordes of those undead, then you can go to the other cubes. But if you don't really feel like fighting too much, you can just stick to the side of the building, and you can do your quest easily like that.
I don't know what the zombies were going to do.
I guess if you don't find it too annoying to have half a dozen NPC attacking you at once, because the problem with when there's lots of NPCs that are attacking you, very often at least one of them will make you fall on your back. Like essentially, most NPCs will also interrupt you, or break you, or block.
They're stealing our souls.
So when you fight half a dozen NPCs, usually what happens is that like two of them will break you, two of them will interrupt you, and two of them will
You will never defeat me.
block. So when you fight a lot of enemies at once, it's not rare that you'll be stunned or held or thrown on your back, because each do a different attack, and you're pretty much in a lose-lose scenario. Like if you block, one of them will break you. If you try to lunge, one of them will interrupt you. One of them will block as you lunge. And if you try to break them, one of them will interrupt you. So.
Thanks. I don't know what the zombies were going to do.
So we're done with this one here. Oh.
This is the Martian Manhunter. I have a Global Justice League alert.
Not sure why it completed on itself, but it doesn't matter.
Chemical weapon over the city of Bloodhaven near Gotham.
So now we can go in. Won't bother fighting those two guys. No real point right now.
Camo cannot die.
The bones of Isis lie in a tomb deep below. Black Adam and Faust have begun the ritual to give her life. We must move quickly.
So as you can see, we're back as ourselves. And I think we did get a piece of gear or two that could help. The mask is a slight upgrade, so let's go for that. We don't have this collection, so let's go for that. The nightstand, the occult nightstand, we'll keep for another character. Essentially, I have a Spectre character, and I'm trying to give him all the occult stuff so that he can decorate his base. I took the ancient lair for him, so we'll see what it looks like once we decorate it. Here we have to fight a bunch of zombies. Like this attack here was pretty nice here because there was a lot of zombies. But on a one-on-one, I'll probably stick to just attacking him like, with attacks that target only one guy. Or maybe not. Whatever works, I guess. As you saw, he knocked me back twice. It's not a rare occurrence. And I think it's supercharge time. And 1 feet. Let's be sneaky a bit. Why not? As you can see, there's a lot of them, so I think I'll put a mine or two to help me out.
Will be ready for harvest. You shall pay for this.
We only got one. What can you do? That's the sad thing with the mines and the traps. You don't have any control on how many you're gonna get. If you're lucky, you'll get a lot of them. If not, you'll manage to get only one of them. It happens. The fight is a bit harder in here. I don't know, you may notice
the jackal-headed god of the east,
my hit point go down a bit faster than usual. So I may have to use my supercharge a bit more in here and or some colas.
Do not interfere, mortal.
Here we go. So we have to click these two cauldrons, and then we're going to be able to enter the rest of the temple. Or the tomb. So let's go in. The good old powerful, or a little treasure chest. We only got a few sodas. Let's check to be sure. And that's going to be able to go into our generator mod. We got a pair of boosts, but only the style will be good for us. That's okay. Never say no to a brand new style. These we're going to put in our generator a bit later. I'll show you where it goes. As I mentioned before, we can grab these and throw them, and usually they'll explode and do a bit of damage. And here there's a lot of scarabs, or cockroaches if you prefer. Not sure if we can make much distinction here. One or the other, they're still trying to eat us. Why not? Why not use it? It's there. There's a duo version of this mission, but it's a bit different. Oh, there he is. I was wondering. There we go, one less zombie to worry about. So let's use our little stone, why not? And there's even another one.
Fresh soul. You shall pay for this. You will never defeat me.
Sometimes there's a, like we already collected the treasure chest, but sometimes the treasure chest is like up here. So don't be afraid to explore a bit and explore the map and try to find like hidden places. Sometimes they'll put certain things in a very obvious spot, but sometimes they'll be the developers will be a bit sneaky, and they will put certain items in hard to find, hard to reach places. So don't let them fool you. Don't hesitate to look around. So now we're reaching the end of the mission.
Everything is in place. Stand back, Black Adam, and watch your love return to our world.
Faust! What trickery is this? She does not live. Her flesh, it's rotting.
Give her more of your powers. Do not hold back.
Growing so weak.
The powers of Shazam are mine. Poor, pitiful Black Adam. Now merely Death Adam.
We can't really attack her yet. We have to wait. We're still technically we're still in the cinematic, even though we can move freely now. But we can't really target Isis yet, and even if we try to attack her, it won't do anything. As you see, I'm trying to target her, and the targeting trigger doesn't work yet on her. We have to go through these hordes of scarabs first. We're going to call our friends.
My tears of flame will incinerate this mortal. I'll present your head as a gift to... No! I will not return to dust!
Shazam!
Help me!
You are lucky that I do not kill you here and now. You and Faust will both pay for what you have done.
Ungrateful Black Adam. We save him, and all he can think of is to threaten us. So I'm skipping the cinematic, and we have a little exclamation point here.
Dissertation note.
As you see, we got a few
the goddess
feats.
of motherhood and magic, and the protector of the dead, the breath of Isis pushes the penitent past the veil.
Pretty much every time you do a mission for the first time, you'll get some sort of feat. But also, if you do a few things, like if you don't die or if you don't use potions, you'll get a few extra feats. And here also, I completed like my 10th briefing, so I got one more skill point. Let's put it here in might. Usually, do we need? Yeah, we're gonna need to complete the mission.
His evil actions, I pity Black
No,
Adam's
it's
grief
graduation
for the woman
day.
he loved.
So let's go back and see our friend Shazam. Oh.
You shall pay for this. You will never defeat me.
You shall pay for this. You shall pay for this.
Trying to get the briefing or investigation, actually. The collection. I knew I would get it eventually. Westward Bridge. We have that already. No, we don't. A new plan. Let's go like that. And oh, some new shoulders. Similar to what we have, so I'll stick to what I have. Oh, there's a couple of evildoers in the area. I'm surprised they didn't jump me while I was looking in my inventory, but I won't complain. And especially there was two of them. So usually that means that the two of them will jump you at the same time. And there we go.
We have a prisoner escaping!
Why not?
This isn't over.
There you go, bub. Back in your cell. So let's complete the mission with our friend Shazam.
You stopped Faust from stealing the power of Shazam. And Black Adam has lost Isis once again. I hope he learns from this and does not take revenge.
I've got an urgent call from Fire in the East End police station. She spotted Omax cyborgs in Gotham and is calling in for backup. Batman is already on the alert. Talk to Fire,
a new pair of
and she'll
pants.
contact you when you're on site.
For our next mission, we will have to go to the East End police station. I'm not sure if I'll do it right now or next time.
Anything I can help you with?
Also, there's a few items that we can buy now that we couldn't buy before. Just checking if there's something worth. Nah, not here.
I've secured a shipment of the best equipment for all our security needs.
As you can see, the few pieces that might be worth getting require level 28, so we won't be getting those. Just a quick check. Nah, the weapons are not as good as what we have. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, this one is a bit better, but requires level 22, so level 30. So I guess we can repair and sell. I will try to sell the weapons, but maybe the boots too. Yeah, I'll try to sell the boots too. I'll try to sell the weapons and the boots and the broker. As you can see, I have the vendor gives me barely. In some cases, not even $100. In some other cases, 120 something. So from the broker, if I'm lucky, I should be able to get $100, no problem. Not so lucky, I'll get I don't know, $500 maybe. If it reaches a point where I'll get less than $500, then I won't just bother.
I've secured a shipment of the best equipment for all our security needs.
So we can sell this crap, this crap, this crap. We'll try to sell this to the broker. So I will show you where the precision mod goes, and we'll probably end with that. And we have some mail because we completed an investigation, I think, or is it for the mission? I'm not sure. Well, it's a pretty good helmet, so let's equip that. So we'll show you where the can't use this. We'll show you where the broker, where the mod actually goes. It's not all that useful, but it's an extra. As they say, every little bit helps. Come on. So essentially you can see there's these mods here that you can put. So we'll put the red one here. It's not a big gain, it's like gain plus 2 precision. But eventually we're going to be able to get some more powerful mods. Although even the top mods aren't that good. But it's a little bonus, and you can have 4 of them for each. So we could have, let's say, 4 precision. So in this case it would mean plus 8 total. But we could have much more added. That's the base generator, so I'll put it here. Essentially, this will allow us to go to our base and legal, to other bases and legals. So if I had if I had a friend list, and if the people on my friend list would allow me to go to their bases, then I could teleport to all my friends' bases. And the same with the legals. Like I could teleport to my legals, my legal if I get one someday, or I could teleport to my friend's legal. It's all good. Why not? Here I'm going to activate the second parcel. But I'll wait a bit. I was about to activate the backup 2. But I'm going to want the tactical mods first, so I'll keep my marks for that. If I have enough, at some point I'll probably buy the backup 2, but I'll wait a bit for that. So I will imprint my new gear, and then I will switch to troll, and I'll do the same thing again. Oh, and for troll, I think I thought I had a few skill points, but I guess not. So that will be it for this time. So as you see, we're level 27. Almost 28. If you look at the purple bar down at the bottom of the screen, that's my level progression. And essentially, I'm just missing one tiny bar before I reach the next level. So the next time we'll probably be fighting a lot of robots known as OMACs. So I guess I'll see you then. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.